There's been many sacrifices I've made on my journey.
Spending countless hours at tournaments and practices just to make sure that I can achieve my dream.
There's a really thin margin that separates where you are right now and where you want to be.
Whatever you do now will set yourself up for the future.
As a kid, I knew that that's where I wanted to be someday.
You have to work harder than the person next to you to make the first team. It's a matter of who wanted it more.
At 13 years old, I joined the Philadelphia Union Academy. This is where I got today.
As soon as I started playing for Red Bull Academy, I wanted to one day play for the first team.
When I joined the Sounders Academy team, I think that's when I really knew that this was my dream.
It was always my dream to become a professional footballer, and I had the privilege to get promoted as a kid by the Vancouver Whitecaps and the MLS.
Gets away, and it reaches a cannon!
Guys, it's up to you.
You are next.
You're the future.
Tú eres el siguiente.
You are the next me.
I believe in you.
Let's go.
Come on!
You are the future.
You are next.
Hey, this is Riley McGree. I want to wish all the best to Charlotte FC's under 15 and under 17 teams. You're going to do great, and I can't wait to see you in Charlotte.
And welcome into this presentation of Charlotte FC football. The Academy team's on display today as they take on Atlanta United from Comporium Athletic Park here in Fort Mill, South Carolina. You can find this stream Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube across these Charlotte FC platforms. And welcome back inside. I'm Jake Myers, Bobby Belair back with you to bring you another great day of soccer action. And of course, Bobby, this is all brought to you by the MLS Next program.
Yeah, Jake, glad to be with you here today as we have another exciting afternoon of soccer in the Queen City with Charlotte FC taking on rivals Atlanta United again. Last time we were here, we were in Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah, we were in Bank of America Stadium, and here we go to take you back on that Halloween day to show you kind of how things went between Atlanta United and here. Sammy Colby getting things off for Charlotte FC.
Yeah, it was a great match, and obviously having the fans in the stadium was really special for the boys and both teams. Back and forth match. You know, you saw Charlotte FC go up 1-0 and Atlanta come back and tie it 1-1. You see Bryce Swinehart there with a goal off a corner kick at the back post to put Charlotte FC up 2-1. And then we had another penalty kick for Atlanta United, which tied it up 2-2. And then we went into the second half. Really exciting match, and you'll see here in a second the third goal that we were able to score from Braden Keenan to put Charlotte FC up 3-2, and that's the way the game finished. So it was a really exciting afternoon. We're looking forward to another strong match.
Yeah, the 79th minute winner from Braden Keenan. Kids loved it. We're excited for another matchup here today. And let's get into the starting lineups for both of these teams. First, we're going to start with Atlanta United and a couple newcomers for them on their side.
Yeah, absolutely. So up front, you have Andy Solins leading the line with Sally and Wiley out wide. Atlanta United will play in a 4-3-3 formation. And one of the newcomers to this match that you just mentioned, Jake, is Efrain Morales, who signed a homegrown contract last year with the first team with Atlanta United. So will be interesting to watch him here tonight.
And we get things underway here from Comporium Athletic Park as we flip over to the starting lineup for Charlotte FC.
Yeah, and in net you have Carter Nunnery starting tonight. Charlotte FC will line up in a 4-3-2-1 formation. Young one to point out here, Sam Seri, 14-year-old, starting at right back. And up front, we have a new player, Duncan Turnbull, who joined the club this offseason and will be with the squad the rest of the way. So he is starting and leading the line up front.
And as we flip over to the start of this match, Bobby, give us the keys to the game for another victory here for Charlotte FC.
Yeah, I think there's three keys that really are relevant for both teams here. And the first one is getting off to a strong start, right? So scoring that first goal is super important at the academy level, and we'll see who can do that tonight. Second one would be transition dominance. So what I mean by that is staying compact through transition and making sure if you're turning the ball over that you are compact between the lines and able to handle any counterattacks that come your way. And then obviously on the other side of the ball is being clinical during those transition and counterattack moments. The last one I want to point out is sustaining the intensity for 90 minutes. You're going to see two really physical teams with pressing and playing strong and tough. And I think the winner of the match tonight is going to have to really sustain that intensity throughout the 90 minutes today.
And one of those points you mentioned, that transition dominance, was a big focal point in practice this week from Dan Locke and company. Again, a 3-2 victory the first time around, or last time out, I should say, against this club on Halloween. They're going to be able to match up differently today and see how this game unfolds. As we get things started, there's Bryce Swinehart with a touch, one of the elder statesmen of the club. Deep possession there in the box. Shot on goal, blocked away. And Atlanta repossesses the ball.
First 5 to 10 minutes always a little bit edgy for both teams here. Let's see who can control the ball down and dictate a little bit of possession here early to start the game.
Carter Nunnery, the goalkeeper here today for Charlotte FC. Pressure up top from Atlanta. Swinehart over to the youngster Sam Sari. And a challenge on the ball, but it will be throw in Charlotte FC.
And this is what you're going to see out of both teams today. Really high, intense pressure. So it's going to be really important to make good decisions out of the back, trying to play into the midfield.
Atlanta playing possession now. Sends the ball forward. Looking for Andy Sullins, who plays it. Tough, aggressive play to Bryce Swinehart, but gets it back to Carter Nunnery. But a quick strike coming the opposite way from Atlanta.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I mean. In those transition moments are going to be so important. When the ball is turned over, where are the defenders? Are they communicating across their line and tracking runners? Really important today.
Atlanta with a counterattack off another deep possession in the midfield. Another focal point, another emphasis this week. Nigel Prince with a touch. Ball played forward. Christopher Thagard on the ball now, missed last game. Good to have him back. Charlotte trying to create an attack. Ball played over. Shot on goal, and it's in.
What a fantastic counterattack there.
Fantastic counterattack. And the score on the other end, I believe Xander Martin puts it through. The assist man, the leading assist man on the team, says, I'll take this one, guys. And puts it right through. Here it is again.
And this is fantastic third man running by Xander Martin, recognizing that. And for Duncan Turnbull, recognizing that he probably didn't have a shot on goal. So what's the smart thing to do is lay it off to the third midfielder running out. And Xander, without a doubt, puts his head down and strikes it beyond. I think he nicked off the post there, but fantastic goal and great start for Charlotte FC.
Newcomer Duncan Wilson getting his first assist with the club. Didn't take long for him to make an impact.
No, not at all. And it was really good, decisive decisions by Charlotte FC. They're building into that counter, playing one touch, and it wasn't the cleanest, but they made it work.
So in the 5th minute, first goal, courtesy of Xander Martin. Charlotte FC up 1-0. Looks like ball played out. Atlanta's going to have a throw in here. Ball played over to Nigel Prince. Prince to Mollingham. Amari Sally working hard for Atlanta. But it's going to be a throw in for Charlotte FC. Carter Nunnery over to Bryce Swinehart. Nunnery now setting the ball forward. Tough tackle there on the header. Duncan Wilson controls and sends the ball forward kind of to nobody. And it's going to be an easy handle for Romero, the goalkeeper. As we mentioned in the starting lineups, number 4 for Atlanta, Efrain Morales, big-time player, signed a homegrown contract with Atlanta United. So that back line is going to be tough to overcome here today with the addition of with that tag team of Nigel Prince.
Absolutely, you know, and Atlanta do have the benefit of being an established club and having a second team with Atlanta United too. So many of these players have featured at the professional level for Atlanta United too, and you know, have a little bit more experience at a higher level.
A little bit of confusion here. Stoppage.
Efrain Morales actually scored on his debut for Atlanta United 2 last year, who play in the USL Championship.
Pretty impressive considering he's a defender. Obviously, he comes forward in certain times, but most of the time is playing that back line. Hard tackle there from Christopher Thagard. And we're going to have a free kick. Amari Sally, number 21. Caleb Wiley, number 12, over the ball for Atlanta.
You see Caleb Wiley here taking the free kick. He was also featured most of the season last year for ATL 2 as a left back. They have been playing a little bit higher today.
And Sally's actually going to take it. Ball driven in pretty hard, but Nunnery's going to secure it. And a hard challenge from Atlanta is going to give the ball back over to Charlotte FC. A little bit of trickeration there from the free kick.
Yeah. Try to put a little bit of pressure and put the ball right on top of the goalkeeper's head. See how he reacts.
Ball played directly in on a line there. Easy handle for Nunnery. Trying to find the foot of Wilson there, but Morales boxes him out. Romero's going to handle. Nigel Prince. Charlotte turns him over. Wilson over to Sammy Colby. Tried to play the ball forward, but nothing doing.
Again, both teams pressing high, making it difficult to play out of the back.
That first goal coming in the 5th minute, again from Xander Martin, assisted by the newcomer Duncan Wilson, who now plays it over to Jimenez. Kevin Jimenez looking for Martin, gets it back. Jimenez sends it in, looking for Wilson, headed away by Prince. Here comes Chirinos. Ball over to Amari Sally. Amari Sally, a couple nifty moves, wanted a foul. Ref's not going to give it to him. Play on. And after all that, a Charlotte FC throw-in.
I have a feeling we're going to see a couple big challenges here today, Jake, based on the first 10 minutes.
We've seen a handful in the midfield already. Wilson. Header finds Colby. Plays into the box. And a little off the mark there for Jimenez.
Well done by Sammy Colby to drive forward off the throw-in and find a little bit of space in behind. Whips it in there, and I think the pace of it just was a little bit too much for Kevin to readjust. Header goes a little bit high.
Threw him off just a bit there. Sally controls it. Again, another hard challenge. This time the ref does call a foul. But that physicality is going to be another crucial part of this game today.
And you see Sally, the right winger for Atlanta, trying to assert himself in the game early, checking in there. Really crafty on the ball. Dangerous on the counter.
Mari Sally, a very strong one-on-one attacker. Good challenge there from Sam Sari. Atlanta throw in.
There's a big matchup that we're going to see today. Sam Sari, one of the younger U17 players, going up against Caleb Wiley with several professional matches underneath his belt.
A little bit of a size difference there, but Sam's up for the challenge. Sam Sari out of Gastonia, North Carolina. Atlanta playing a bit of a possession game here. Been very back and forth thus far. The difference, a 5th-minute goal from Xander Martin. Wiley looking for his options in the box, sends it in, but good header away. Jimenez with a bit of a miss hit, but Charlotte FC controls. Here's Morales. Nigel Prince. Here's that play one more time into the box.
Really good positioning there from Lucas Kelly. Charlotte have to be worried about that ball in behind.
So far covering their lanes well. Duncan Wilson over to Jimenez. Little 1-2 game. Jimenez with a strong touch. And a hard challenge from Nigel Prince should give Charlotte FC their first corner of the game.
Really good passing there from Charlotte FC. On the counter again, you see Duncan Wilson doing a really good job of holding the ball up, but also playing those quick combinations, recognizing that maybe it's not his shot to take.
Charlotte got a goal from this spot in the last matchup. Xander Martin sends it in. Tried to play that far post once again, and Nigel Prince was ready for it. Again, Xander Martin to Bryce Swinehart. That connection worked in the first game, hooked up for a goal. Same sort of idea this time, different result. Ball played back to Nigel Prince. Charlotte really being aggressive, trying to push up, trying to create some chances and some mistakes on the Atlanta side. And we're going to get, I believe, an offsides call on Amari Sally. And quickly back over. Morales plays it up, looking for Wiley. Wiley's going to get to it behind Sam Sari, makes a move, sends it in the box to Sullins, blocked away. Sullins once more, blocked away again, and cleared from Charlotte, but a couple good chances there from Atlanta.
You see, it looks like Atlanta United recognizing that they have some space down this left side here, and they're attacking it. Fantastic layoff from Caleb Wiley here, and two really good blocks by Lucas Kelly and Xander Martin.
Couple bodies in front made it difficult for Sullins to try to finish. He's on the ball now. Back out to Wiley. Another play into the box and turned away.
Caleb Wiley getting in behind Sam Sari again on the left side.
Eric Pena sent that ball away. And we'll have the first corner for Atlanta. But again, another build up there with Wiley and Sullins.
Charlotte are going to need to figure that out. They can't allow Andy Sullins to check in, receive the ball under no pressure, and also let the left winger leak in behind.
Corner played in, ball long, looking for Nigel Prince. Bit of a tough chance there from outside the 18. And Nunnery secures it. Ball played over. Wiley again, running down that sideline, challenged by Samseri. Plays it in, Swinehart's there. Lasellans doesn't give up on the play. Looking for another foul on a tough challenge, and the ref finally gives it to him. Duncan Wilson on the receiving end, still down here for Charlotte FC.
And you see how hard Atlanta make it for Charlotte FC to control the ball when they're trying to build out of the back. And a foul there, and and their attacking half isn't a big deal for Atlanta. See, hopefully Duncan Wilson's okay here.
That was Morales with the tough tackle from Atlanta. And Duncan Wilson, first game with Charlotte FC, a newcomer from SC United. Already affected the game today in his first start. Got an assist on the Xander Martin goal. He looks to be okay, shakes it off. Atlanta with a throw in. As you can hear some of the communication out there. A lot of talk going on between the two sides. Communication, another point of emphasis on the Charlotte side this week, trying to make sure their lines were secure. Done a pretty good job so far, Bobby, of securing some of the passing lanes, but as you see, that back line from Atlanta kind of playing balls over the top, creating some chances on the scoring side.
Yeah, I think both teams are making it difficult to play through the middle of the park. Both teams are set up that way. Atlanta playing a 4-3-3 and Charlotte in a 4-2-3-1 setup. And so Atlanta are finding success, playing those diagonal balls in behind the outside back there, specifically Charlotte FC's right back.
Gonna get a free kick here. Xander Martin there. 1-0 game. Martin plays it in. Again, looking far post. Bryce Swinehart, another target there from Xander Martin. Again, nothing doing. Another ball played long, but Andy Sullins is going to be offsides. But again, that back line looking aggressively to find their forwards. Both Morales and Nigel Prince have been aggressive in trying to play balls over the top today.
Yeah, something the Charlotte FC defenders will have to recognize.
Christopher Thagard couldn't get the ball on that, but Nigel Prince sends it away, so it'll be Charlotte FC throw in. Edric Zhang will play the ball in. Finds Wilson over to Colby, who sends it into the box. And not much of a chance there for Charlotte. Bit of a back and forth here. Bobby Belair alongside here. I'm Jake Myers, bringing you another fantastic day of Charlotte FC football. U17's off to a good start here. 1-0, 5th minute goal from Xander Martin. We'll have the U14s later this afternoon, as they will also take on Atlanta United as well. Here's Morales. Rather, there's Wiley. Chirinos playing the ball forward, looking for Sally, but way to cut off the passing lane there. Good midfield play. Sally gets it back. Here's Morales. Matthew Brick. Switched over to Nigel Prince. Looking for Wiley on the near side. Turned away. Wilson with some pressure. Gets the ball turned over. Back up to Wilson from Jimenez. And Noah Cobb is going to send it away, but a good challenge there from Duncan Wilson gives them another possession.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure sometimes will create something out of nothing there, and certainly was the case.
Bit of an unforced error there too, a little bit from Morales. A bad touch gave Wilson the opportunity. The youngster, Sam Seri, out of Gastonia, plays the ball in. And a little bit of confusion on the Atlanta side. Acted like he was going off a Charlotte player, but off the Atlanta defense. We'll have the second corner of the day for Charlotte FC.
Let's see if they continue to try to hit that back post after finding success.
Xander Martin will take it. Plays it short to Sam Colby. Sammy Colby sends it in. Finds Bryce Swinehart. That's blocked away. Edric Zhang looking for more. Loses his footing. And back comes Atlanta, but ball's out of bounds.
Decent opportunity off that corner kick. I think if Bryce Swinehart had that opportunity again, he would hit that shot first time.
Took a bit of a couple different touches, try to find his footing under him, but the defense got there. Here's Christopher Thagard. Chirinos. And again, a bit of an unforced error there from Atlanta. And another throw in for Charlotte. Andrew Sullivan couldn't find a touch on the ball. Here's Christopher Thagard. Chirinos now for Atlanta. Andy Sullins. And we have a stoppage. All right, Bai, what are you seeing for the first 25 minutes here of these two sides? What do you like what you're seeing so far?
Well, I think from Charlotte FC, what I really like is the 2 to 3 man combinations. I think Atlanta's had the ball a little bit more, but when Charlotte has had the ball and found themselves in some counterattacking situations, they've been really decisive with their decisions. And obviously scoring that first goal off a 3-man combination, and so that was really impressive. And for Atlanta, I think they've created some chances. They need to be a little bit more clinical with their movement in the box and picking out their teammates from crossing positions.
Morales on the ball for Atlanta. Surveying his options. Switches it back over to Nigel Prince. Charlotte defense gets it away for a second, but back over to Atlanta. Mari Sally makes one defender miss. Berletti. Morales pushing forward a bit, sends it down to Wiley. Wiley on Sam Seri. Wiley makes a couple defenders miss. There's Matthew Brick. Up to Amari Sally, back to Matthew Brick. Xander Martin, though, was right there. Couple good defensive plays there from Xander Martin.
Yeah, and you see how important Xander is to the team. You know, he leads the team in assists with 10, but at the same time, he works so hard defensively to secure the ball in the midfield and pressing and poking balls away. The little things Xander does well.
Xander out of Wake Forest. Morales back over to the goalkeeper, Romero. High ball pressure there from Charlotte. Nigel Prince, Amari Sally sends it over to Berletti. Difference in the game so far, that 5th minute goal from Xander Martin. Charlotte FC up 1-0. These two teams played last Halloween right here in Bank of America Stadium, where we're broadcasting today. But as you can see, this game taking place in Fort Mill, South Carolina, at the Comporium Athletic Complex. A 3-2 score in the last meeting between these two teams, and a Charlotte FC win. A couple of different faces for both of these teams today. Atlanta pushes the ball forward just a bit. Here's Nigel Prince.
If you think about the big picture here, Jake, we're getting to see the top talents in the U17 age group across the Southeast in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. So a matchup and obviously a potential rivalry down the road is really big at this age group.
And Chirino's just off the mark. Got behind the defense. Looked like the FC defender, Charlotte FC, thought they were offside. But they weren't. But as you mentioned, Bobby, you're looking at a lot of the talent you're going to see for years to come. And that's what the MLS Next program is trying to create and trying to foster. That foundation is key for these clubs.
Absolutely.
And when you look at Charlotte FC, I mean, they only have 2 teams. A lot of these other MLS teams, a lot of other academy teams are many different age groups, ranging from the U13 all the way up to the U19 age group. And you can only expect expansion from Charlotte FC in the future.
Yep, absolutely.
Wiley gets behind the defense. Ball played a little long. Brick looking for the back post, Amari Sally. But Edric Zhang right there. Here's Wallenkamp. Wallenkamp over to Berletti. Morales, one of those players you'll see. Homegrown player from Atlanta United. The goal here for Charlotte FC is the same. Sign your homegrown players.
You're seeing a little bit of the strategy here as the game goes on of Charlotte FC defensively, opting to stay a bit more compact and dropping their lines a little bit, and then choosing the right moments when to step out and step out with numbers to win the ball back.
That organization was a key for Coach Danlock this week. That 2nd to 3rd line communication, trying to mitigate any open passing lanes. They've been pretty successful so far in that area today. Samseri plays the ball in. And ball played wide. Here's Mollenkamp. Back to Bruletti. Looking for Morales, but Duncan Wilson's there to intercept the pass. Here's Christopher Thagard on the counter. A tough challenge there from Nigel Prince is going to bring out the first yellow card of the day.
Atlanta United players know how dangerous Christopher Thacker can be, especially with space in front of him. Nigel Prince stepping out to try to win the ball, and I think wisely clips him a little bit there to prevent another goal-scoring opportunity, but it does come with it is a yellow card.
We've seen the chippiness of this game on full display so far. You mentioned that rivalry feel. These kids felt it in those first couple of matches, especially here at Bank of America Stadium. They definitely felt that. And this is going to be a rivalry you're going to see for years to come. Bit of miscommunication there. Martin took it again. Not sure exactly what the thought was there. Like to have that one back, but play on with the counter from Charlotte FC. Duncan Wilson looking for Jimenez.
Definitely a little design free kick there, that just a little bit of a miscommunication. Trying to bring in a left back, sneak him in late.
And that counter after getting the ball back. Nigel Prince there, but it's going to result in the third corner now for Charlotte FC. Martin plays it in, misses a couple of the noggins from Charlotte FC, and Romero is going to control. Charlotte's having the advantage in the corner kick game so far, but unsuccessful on their 3 attempts. Able to convert one in the last meeting between these two teams, which resulted in the second goal for Charlotte FC back on October 31st.
Brilliant moment that was. Charlotte FC running to their supporter section to celebrate the goal in Bank of America Stadium.
Bryce Swinehart and the rest of the crew fired up about that one.
Yeah.
Even more fired up, they got the victory. Long way to go in this one. The only goal today, a 5th minute netter from Xander Martin. Andrew Sullins looking for Wiley. Finds Chirinos, takes a tough shot from outside the 18. Here's that corner we were talking about. Xander Martin, Bryce Swinehart. And there's the celebration.
And you see why Charlotte FC keeps targeting that back post on their corner kicks thus far.
Now a second corner for Atlanta. Couple combinations.
And that's the second time, and you know, both teams attacking the back post, but Atlanta here really driving it far and trying to just head one back across the front of the goal. Nigel Prince getting up, and Efrain Morales, you see attacking there. Trying to get to the ball, but Bryce Swinehart puts his body in front of it, does a great job drawing the foul.
Atlanta's been able to break down the defense a couple times today, but Charlotte FC has not broken that line yet. Bryce might have suffered a little bit of a cut over the forehead there. Seems to be checking out his forehead, but seems to be good. Bryce challenging Andrew Sullins. And with that challenge, going to result in a goal kick.
Really good job by Bryce, using his physicality there to just knock Andy Sullins off the ball as he was trying to wrangle it before it got over the end line.
Even tougher, they don't call him Big Andy for nothing. Andrew Sullins. Lethal striker with the left foot. Pretty much will shoot anywhere outside the 18 if he gets a shot. So you always have to know where he's at. Here's Edric Zhang. Wilson with a quick little flick, but Morales snuffed it out. And Morales seems so comfortable back there for Atlanta. Lucas Kelly tried to get the ball back for Charlotte. Here's Sari. Sam Sari again with a good block. A little bit of discombobulation between the two sides, but here goes Edric Zhang. And ball played a little too far forward. A little bit of the midfield challenges there. Edric Zhang. Midfield battle is going to be where this game is won and lost today. You can hear the communication, all the chatter going on. Something you don't always get to see in certain atmospheres.
Yeah, Bryce, the center back, pleading with his team to secure the ball.
Staggered, finds Wilson on the opposite side. A good hit by Wilson. Duncan Wilson. Welcome to the team, buddy.
What a start to his Charlotte FC career. Duncan Wilson with a fantastic first-time shot with his left foot. And you see what happens when Charlotte FC are able to secure the ball. We were just speaking about this, but Christopher Thacker does a great job. Brings the ball down, takes one touch forward, and lofts in a pass. Bouncing ball, and what technique from Duncan Wilson. Realizes he doesn't have to drive the ball with great pace, but he places it with the side of his foot to the far corner, right side netting, 2-0 Charlotte FC.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with it. Christopher Thaggard with the assist. And a 38th minute goal for Charlotte FC puts them up 2-0. Not bad for your first debut, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
1 goal, 1 assist so far for Duncan Wilson.
He's worked hard, he's pressed hard.
Only 1 week of practice under his belt. Seems like he's fitting in quite nicely. All right, 2-0 now, Charlotte FC. Slowly churning to halftime. Carter Nunnery, the goalkeeper for Charlotte today. Saw in the first game a goalkeeper switch in the second half. That could also come today. We will keep you updated on all the subs as we see them come in. You see kind of the supporting crowd there to our left. Nice crowd on hand to watch these two teams play today. Morales, challenge from Sammy Colby, plays the ball back. Prince, Mollenkamp, challenge from Christopher Thaggard. Thaggard gets the possession back for Charlotte. And a throw in for Charlotte FC. Quickly played in. Finds Duncan Wilson again. This time a bit of a miss hit. Tried to go quick there, tried to catch Atlanta off guard.
And these transitional moments for me have stood out, and one of the keys to the game, as I figured. But both teams have been decent at making the other team pay. You know, Atlanta doesn't have a goal on the board yet, but they've created a lot of chances whenever Charlotte turns the ball over.
There's another moment here for Atlanta. But Bryce was there once again to turn that ball away. Wiley and Chirinos looking for that 1-2 combination. Quickly played in for Atlanta on the throw. You hear him yelling, switch it, trying to get the ball to the opposite side of the field. Here in the 43rd minute. Don't expect too much extra time in terms of stoppage time in the first half. Not many stoppages to note. We'll see what that looks like here in the coming minutes. As Duncan Wilson gets a foot to it. Looks for Jimenez. Good ball played in. But Matthew Brick there to slide it away. Charlotte keeps. And Jimenez was looking for Sammy Colby.
This is what I like about Duncan Wilson, too, is he's made really good decisions under pressure. Really deceptive passing in between the lines there. Great first half.
Morales on the ball for Atlanta. Morales back over to Nigel Prince. Nigel Prince plays it ahead, looking for Andrew Sullins. And another long ball over the top is going to result this time in an Atlanta corner. This is where Andrew Sullins is particularly dangerous for Atlanta. Amari Sally will take the corner. But first, some things to sort out in the box. Looks like we're ready to go. Sally will send it in. Ball played too low, comes back out. Duncan Wilson finds a foot to it. And just pushes it ahead. No damage done on that corner for Atlanta. And a quick transition back the other way.
Offside there. Caleb Wiley.
Typically don't see an offsides that far up to the midfield. But again, trying to put pressure on that back line, but Sam Sari holding his effectively. That matchup's been a good one-on-one battle today between Wiley and Sari.
This pressure from Atlanta United has been really impressive today. I think Charlotte has had success once they're able to break that first line of pressure and get into that space beyond, and that's where you hear Coach Dan Locke saying, get the ball into Chris, the left winger for Charlotte FC.
Dan Locke trying to keep his group organized as we have reached stoppage time here in the first half. Atlanta looking for one more possible chance before the break. Amari Sally a bit frustrated with himself there. And that's going to do it for the first half. And we go into that break. Charlotte FC up 2-0. A couple of good goals. Xander Martin in the 5th minute. Duncan Wilson in the 38th minute. What do you think from the takeaways from the first half, Bobby?
Yeah, I think obviously for Charlotte FC, getting those 2 goals on the board is fantastic and being clinical in the final third. I think Dan Locke's going to have some decisions to make, though, in the second half. I foresee some tired legs as Atlanta has really dominated possession and made them work defensively, created some chances, but nothing to show on the board. So I think both teams can be decently happy with the way that they played overall, and I think Atlanta will come out with some urgency to try to get a goal on the board early.
A 2-0 score takes us into the first half break. Charlotte FC, Atlanta United. Here are highlights from the first half. Xander Martin. That first goal today, Xander Martin connecting from Duncan Wilson. Couple chances from Atlanta spoiled away from the Charlotte defense. Back and forth, first half. Duncan Wilson again though, making his presence felt. Christopher Thagard on the assist. Made it 2-0 Charlotte FC.
Duncan Wilson's got to be the MVP of the first half. Charlotte FC assisting a goal in his debut.
And as you see the score here in the first half, 2-0. We're going to take you to see the first goals from future MLS stars.
Welcome to Zlatan. Kamara throwing his body in. It's going to fall for Ibrahimovic. Oh, come on! Come on!
LAFC have just been Zlatan. Welcome to Major League Soccer. Take a bow. Sensational. Did you think he was going to live up to the billing? Of course he did. Out of this world. Every superlative you want. What a way to announce yourself to Major League Soccer.
All eyes on number 11. Dda Drogba comes in to start for the first time.
And for Montreal. Nigel Rio Coker into the area. It's Drogba with his first one for Montreal. This is a footballer that's scored over 250 career goals. He's robust, he's tough, he's physical, but he's a clinical finisher.
You and I have talked about it so often. Go get the second goal, third goal. Put it out of danger.
Red Bulls Real Salt Lake next Saturday night. Hope you're with us. Cross from Richards. Gets to Henry. His shot goal! There it is! His first in MLS. 2-0 New York.
Well, you gotta love it. He even orchestrated the celebration. He called everybody over, told them to bend down, point to the Empire Supporter Club, and Dane Richards has been wonderful. Thierry Henry is not gonna miss from there.
Gordon couldn't get it. Parkman played it back. Here's Donovan. He leads it for Beckham, and he scores! David Beckham's first goal in MLS.
Joao Plata, the Ecuadorian, finds the Venezuelan again. Picked up quickly by Harvey, who will find Rossi. Now Ureña wants it. Will he get it? Carlos Vela's making a run. If he plays in, this could be it. Carlos Vela! Goal!
Carlitos Vela finally gets his goal. Can you believe it?
I like that. I like that one, Nico. And you said it best. First goal in Major League Soccer for Carlos Vela comes nearing the end of his second full 90 matchup. And what a finish. From those moments at Arsenal, he showed his class, he showed his ability, did it once and once again.
Headed down. Quick shot and a goal. That's Dempsey. And the Revolution take a 1-0 lead. Those set pieces so very dangerous. And there's the proof right there.
Vargas can play any of the front positions. Expect him to try and support Mancosu.
It's Christian Teixeira away down the right. Davies screaming for a back post. And Davies! Evan Bush couldn't keep it out. And Alfonso Davies scores to double the Whitecaps lead. It's the 17-year-old's first MLS goal.
Great play again. Juarez with a good ball forward. The young man's there to put it into the net. Evan Bush scrambling back, tries to put it back across Bush. Bush almost stopping it out, but can't get the job done. And the smile on the young Canadian's face there for everyone to see. What a moment for him. Tremendous performance tonight.
Snow or not, cold weather or not, they're going to possess. They've got an identity. They're going to push numbers forward and ultimately look for Martinez getting in behind.
And that's exactly what he's done here. Martinez gives the visitors the perfect start. Well, it was the South American combination, Almiron slipping in Joseph Martinez, and he did the rest. It's a disastrous start for Minnesota, but Atlanta pouncing on the early lead.
Here in Charlotte, we know a thing or two about bringing different elements together to create something totally unique. So for our new Major League Soccer club, that's just what we did. Introducing the new Charlotte FC crest. It starts with a crown. We are, after all, the Queen City. A crown built from 4 diverse wards coming together as one. Set in a distinctive blue, the Charlotte FC crest is Carolina through and through. While bold engraved topography and a classical coin shape speak to our history and ascendance as a major financial capital. Minted in 2022, commemorating the special year when we come together as one to cheer on our new club. So Charlotte, it's time to rally behind our new crest and leave our mark on Major League Soccer. We are Charlotte FC. Welcome to the club.
What a bright young star this young player potentially could be.
Diaz, he has a goal. It's a sensational goal.
Still a 3-0 win. Is that what's put in the corner? Campo Chavez with the goalkeeper out, clips it over, and Seattle goes ahead.
Answer for Davies again. Mark right in on goal, and he's able to finish.
And well deserved for the young man.
Skipping away, gets away, and unleashes a cannon! And it's Alfonso Davies who unleashes an absolute howitzer.
1v3, 1v4, this is a stunning strike.
Castellanos, the goal scorer, that's a good ball, it's a header, it's a goal. And it comes from a 16-year-old Tyler Adams. Fantastic moment for a 16-year-old. The score on a header.
Lead is
service takes a bounce. Tyler Adams drives it down. There it is.
Clean it up. Ivanchich won a ball through. Great run from Morris. He got his first professional goal for Seattle Sounders on a wonderful finish.
Scoops it over the top. Alvarez is onside. How about the creativity? Alvarez drifting to the back post. Now a chance. A rip is in. Efrain Alvarez with a bomb.
Oh, and it's a goal. What a strike.
The flag is down. Cuts it back. A chance for Alvarez, who has scored his first MLS goal.
Crosses to the middle, and it's Aronson. Within 30 seconds, Aronson strikes. It's Aronson up the middle. Aronson shot. Goal. 2-0 Union.
Another touch of the ball. Has it on his left foot. A shot. Goal! Oh, he just sneaks it past Blake.
There he is. Sporting Kansas City, homegrown player. They played for Swope Park. Actually signed as a 15-year-old. He was the youngest signing since one Freddie Adu.
Busio has a chance again to go near post, and he's found the back of the net. Gianluca Busio has got his first goal of the year, and the 18-year-old has levelled things up at Dick's Sporting Goods Park.
And we're back live from Comporium Athletic Park, Fort Mill, South Carolina. I'm Jake Myers, Bobby Belair alongside, bringing you another great day of Charlotte FC Academy action. And 2-0 score. Here's some stats from that first half, Bobby.
Yeah, well, you see not too many opportunities for either team. Atlanta with 5 shots and 2 on target. Charlotte with only 2 shots and 2 on target, 2 on the board. So very clinical for Charlotte. Equal amount of corner kicks and 1 save for Charlotte FC. So we'll see. Interesting first half there. I think Atlanta really dominated possession, I would say, overall. But Charlotte FC, I think, will be more pleased going into the second half.
And we're going to get the second half underway here very, very shortly. And game plan for the second half here, Bobby. What are you looking for to get the victory for Charlotte FC today?
Yeah, well, I really expect Atlanta to sustain the intensity and pressing that they showed in the first half. So for Charlotte FC is making smart decisions on the ball, especially in the back, and trying to build out of the back. And then also, in the first 15 minutes, you had Atlanta United going down their throats through the left wing. And so shoring up the communication across the back line will be really important. And being brave in the tackle and making sure you're getting through your tackles and block shots, block cross is always big.
There's Duncan Wilson, the newcomer. Doesn't feel so new anymore. An assist and a goal today, making his debut for Charlotte FC. Xander Martin, the other goal scorer for Charlotte today. As you can see, 2-0 is our score. And second half is underway from Comporium Athletic Park. And a quick play ahead. Going to set up a throw-in for Charlotte FC. You mentioned some of those keys to the game earlier, Bobby. Some of the emphasis from Coach Dan Locke to his group this week. Transition was a big deal, and we've seen a lot of that transition and that defensive combinations really paying dividends for this team today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw the first goal, quick two-touch, one-touch passing with a third-man runner out of midfield. And speaking with Dan Locke, they were working on those combination plays in the attacking third, working on their transitional moments, their decision-making. And a lot of transition really is being switched on. You know, whether if you're a defender, being switched on it and locating the attacking players in the opposing team, making sure that you're tight with them or communicating where runners are moving. So it's, you know, it's staying locked in and communicating across the whole team is super important in transition.
Duncan Wilson, Sammy Colby, over to Kevin Jimenez, blocked away. Oh, Lucas Kelly. Couple decent chances there. Atlanta stood up tall.
Another little quick combination play there from Duncan Wilson and Sammy Colby. And Kevin Jimenez almost getting an opportunity there. Their leading goal scorer. Getting a shot off. Good blocked shot. And then Eric Pena came through with a shot just outside the post there. And quick back the other way.
Yeah, Lucas Kelly on that challenge for Andrew Sullins. Brings up a scoring chance possibility for Atlanta. A Corey from Amari Sally plays it in. Amari Sally. That was a good chance there from the Atlanta player, slicing through the defense. But Carter Nunnery.
And number 42, substitute, starting the second half here, Jonathan Vial. Really good 1v1 attacking ability, as you see there.
Try to get you those substitutions as we find them here. Vial making his presence felt early. Substitution for Charlotte last time out is the difference in the ball game. Braden Keating came in as a sub, scored in the 79th minute to give them a 3-2 victory.
Yep, and the assist man, Christopher Thagard, was a substitute in that match as well.
Currently no subs from Charlotte FC.
It's going to be important. You know, like I said, Jake, I think sustaining that intensity for 90 minutes is really difficult at this age group. And the styles of play for both clubs is really up front, in your face, pressing. So I think the performances from some of the substitutes today is going to be crucial.
Ticky-tack challenge leads to a free kick for Atlanta. Wiley takes it. And nobody there.
And they ran that free kick in the first half as well, didn't they? Amari Sally doing a really good job of selling that as if he's the one taking it. And that just causes confusion inside the box. But Charlotte FC does a good job of tracking their runners and seeing that out as it's played overhead.
Quickly the other way, and Andrew Sullins. Caleb Wiley finds it. Andrew Sullins snuck into the box. Left foot connection past Nunnery. And that's the first goal for Atlanta.
Well, as we saw in the first half, Caleb Wiley doing a really good job down the left side. And finally picks out big Andy Sullins at the top of the PK spot there. Andy Sullins, really good finish, first time with his left foot to the far post.
That's not the guy you want to lose if you're Charlotte from the Atlanta side. Left-footed finish from Andy Sullins. And it's a 2-1 game.
And that's exactly what Atlanta United needed to get back into this game. A quick goal in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
More midfield battling between these two sides. And Xander Martin is going to take this free kick. Sends it over. Lucas Kelly. Pressure from Atlanta. And ball given away there. Atlanta head coach Jack Collison leading this squad. who've pulled within 1 goal. There's a look at the head man, Jack Collison.
Jack Collison coming over from England, former Premier League player with West Ham. Fantastic playing career, cut short by unfortunate injuries.
And another red card, or excuse me, yellow card's being delivered. That one was to Andrew Sullins. Second yellow card divvied out today from the referee. Both given to Atlanta players. One to Nigel Prince, and this one to Andrew Sullins. Bit of a challenge from behind there on Bryce Swinehart as he tried to deliver a pass. Ball played long to the box. Here's Edric Zhang. Sammy Colby. And just takes a quick turn. Nothing really materializing there for Charlotte. It's going to be a goal kick for Atlanta.
And a goalkeeper switch for Atlanta United. We were under the impression that Dagoberto was going to be the starter, but indeed he is actually starting the second half in goal for Atlanta United.
Bit of a switch up. James D was the starter there in the first half. They actually didn't have a backup goalkeeper first matchup between these two teams. They do today, so now Romero will man the goalkeeping position. Bryce Swinehart looking for Jimenez. And that bounces, I believe, off an Atlanta defender, and it's going to be another goal-scoring opportunity off a corner. There's Dagoberto Romero.
He's another player that's been with the academy there in Atlanta since the U12 age group.
Xander Martin. Back post fine, looking for Swinehart. Romero watched some film. He was there on the counter.
Great job by Chris Thaggart there to hustle and prevent a counterattack. As you saw several Atlanta United players running beyond the ball.
Swinehart just misses the chance. Romero in good position there. But as you mentioned, that hustle from Christopher Thaggart stopped a transitional attack. And it looks like Vial is down for Atlanta on a tough challenge.
I think the outstretched leg there of Zhang got the ball first, but connected in a difficult spot for Vial.
It's Jonathan Vial. Saw on the replay, Edric Zhang might have gotten his foot to it. We'll take another look at this. Kind of hit him in the midsection a bit.
I think any guy watching this live stream right now probably grimacing at the replay of that.
Unintentional on the part of Zhang, just trying to play the ball. As the trainer still takes a look at Vial. There's head coach Dan Locke for Charlotte FC.
Yeah, Dan Locke is super happy with the start of the academy. You know, as we enter the second half of the first season, you know, establishing the program and getting a full season of training and games was super important. You know, obviously for Charlotte FC, competing against MLS academies for the first time with a brand new squad, trying to develop an identity. So he feels that they've set a good foundation with a young squad of players at both age groups, the U17s and the U14s, who compete up in the U15 age group.
Jonathan Viall walks off under his own power. That's a good sign. To that point, Bobby, that you're making, these Atlanta players have been together for quite some time, even in this age group. Very different for the Charlotte FC side, so a little bit of catch-up they're trying to play here. But again, you kind of see the way that identity is taking shape with this young Charlotte team.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They performed well, and they've had some tough losses as well last week. Big learning opportunity for the boys, playing Orlando City and losing 4-0.
Looking for a bounce back today, as will the U14.
Looks like Luke Brennan coming on there. Versatile attacking player for the injured Viall. Also a member of the U12 Academy and has been there since the start.
Been there for quite some time, brings a bevy of experience, which is always the goal with these academy teams, trying to keep these players and groom them. Good sign to see someone being with a club for that long.
You see Atlanta United continuing to press high, make it really difficult for Charlotte to feel comfortable playing through the midfield.
Here goes Xander, plays it over to Christopher Thagard, who just couldn't make a run to it. He called for it, bit off on the pass.
And this is the moments where Charlotte's dangerous, right? Is getting it behind the midfield line and in between the defenders, and then making those decisive runs. And I think that ball just bounced right over Thagard's foot.
He'd like to have that one back.
Yeah, absolutely.
In position, he got his foot to it. Trying to put pressure on the ball is Charlotte. Ball played ahead. Andrew Sullen sneaks in behind. Wasn't really sure what he was doing with it. And the attack is nullified. Still no goalkeeping switch. Carter Nunnery manning that position. Continuing now into the second half for Charlotte. Didn't concede a goal in the first half, but a goal from Andrew Sullins for Atlanta is the lone concedement here in the second. And now our first yellow card for the Charlotte side, Xander Martin on that tough challenge.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. Xander coming in for a strong challenge, is a little bit late and just leaves his foot in there. Oof. That foot's going to need to get put in an ice bath on the drive home.
Hopefully mom has ice packs in the car. Good contingent on hand to watch this game today. Caleb Wiley tries to make a quick move, but Sam Sari turns it away.
And that's a better job by Sam Sari defensively. His starting position, recognizing and he needs to be tighter with his defenders and getting out quick when the ball is played into the left winger, Caleb Wiley.
Amari Sally on the ball again for this Atlanta corner chance. Sends it in. Good angle on the position from Bryce Swinehart. Here's Brennan. Mollenkamp. Good defensive play. Jimenez intercepted. Back over to Brennan. Brennan finds the ball in. Looking for Amari Sally on the far post. A little too far. And Samseri, another good heady defensive play.
Well, these types of matches is why you put in your younger players like Samseri to give them an opportunity. It's the only way to learn and grow and develop. And the matchup, that he's facing with Sally and Caleb Wiley has been really difficult. But you see his 1v1 defending ability.
Both have a couple years on Samseri. But the youngster's not afraid of the challenge. As we sit here 2-1 in the second half between Charlotte FC and Atlanta United. Two goals in the first half for Charlotte. One goal here early in the second half for Atlanta, and we sit 2-1. Sullins is fouled, but a quick play ahead from Bertelli. Caleb Wiley, Samseri battling it. Not out of the woods yet, ball played in. Nothing doing, and Samseri comes up limping just a bit. Looks a little hobbled.
I think that's Chris Thagard there that dropped down to support the right midfielder.
Was indeed Christopher Thagard. Corner kicks coming in abundance for Atlanta just early in the second half. Already doubled up their total from the first. Nigel Prince couldn't get to it. Here's Christopher Thagard. And sends it over to Jack Collison, who will not be returning it back. Look at the scoring chance.
And you look at targeting Nigel Prince at the back post again. Really great leaping ability.
Christopher Thagard being looked at for Charlotte. Wasn't able to play in the last game. Dealing with a little bit of an injury here to start the second game. Had an assist today. You see out of Harrisburg. He looks to be okay.
Let's see if he can continue.
See what Dan Locke decides to do. Looks like they are going to make a substitution. We'll get that substitution to you here in short order. Again, thank you for joining us here on Charlotte FC platforms, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Bobby Belair beside me, I'm Jake Myers. Bryce Swinehart. And made Amari Sally make a mistake on his own. And that substitution is going to be number 36 for Charlotte, Caden Taylor. He will replace Christopher Thagard. And what can you tell us about number 36, Caden Taylor, Bobby?
Well, Caden Taylor is a player who's played multiple positions in the first half of the season. And he's a versatile player, he's one of those that is physical, really athletic. And so he'll come on for Chris Thagard in the second half here and play outside mid.
Caden Taylor out of Waxhaw, North Carolina. A couple goals to his name this season. Has that of goal-scoring ability, in addition to being a diligent passer.
Yeah, we've seen him feature at outside back, forward, right mid.
Mari Sally with another fake out of the cameraman. Caleb Wiley took it. Caleb Wiley has it now. Still trying to hesitate and freeze the Charlotte defense on those free kicks. And that ball played to Carter Nunnery. Caden Taylor gets it to Duncan Wilson. Back over to Caden Taylor. And Romero, the goalkeeper, comes out and fishes that one down. Still sitting here on a 2-1 score in favor of Charlotte FC. These two teams, close game back in October, 3-2 win for Charlotte. Game was tied entering the later stages of that one. Trying to create this rivalry between these two teams. Seen that chippiness on display today, the physicality these two teams are playing with. Doesn't really matter the venue, they seem to be up for it either way.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar playing philosophies too, and you see the intensity that both teams are playing with. I think right now, Charlotte FC, the game might be slipping away from them a little bit. They need to find a way to secure the ball and break that first line of pressure from Atlanta.
Outside of that early scoring chance here in the second half, it's pretty much been an offensive attack here from Atlanta. Andy Sullins had that goal earlier in the half. Caleb Wiley. Headed away by Swinehart. Braletti. Noah Cobb from Nigel Prince. Chirinos. Brennan. Approaching into the 69th minute here.
For Atlanta, you know, dominating possession here in the second half, but just looking for that little bit of magical moment or a little bit of quality in the final third.
Charlotte's defense doing a good job standing up tall in those moments. Wiley kept it in.
Yeah, Sally caught in an offside position there.
Identified from the referee. Awesome.
Could have been called for throw in there too, but Charlotte FC will take the offside.
You saw that angle all the way back here in the studio. I saw your hand go up as well.
Might be more of an instinct.
You call it like you see it. Back the other way is Braletti here for Atlanta. Plays it up. Looking for Brennan. Back touches to Chirinos. Cleared away from Sam Sari. Charlotte looking for an offensive chance. Sammy Colby couldn't break through. Nigel Prince was there. Another ball played over the top to Andy Sullins. Finds him. Bryce on the challenge. Andy Sullins looking for a foul. Luke Brennan.
Good challenge there from two physical players.
Nigel Prince over. Duncan Wilson finds it, tries to go forward, but Noah Cobb was in position. Down the near side. Mollenkamp sends it in. We're gonna have a couple changes for both sides. Looks like Jack Rodelli. And the man who gave Charlotte FC the lead back in October, Braden Keenan. There's a look at Rodelli coming in. There's Braden Keenan.
So Eric Pena and Kevin Jimenez coming off. Jack Rodelli and Braden Keenan.
Riley Cullum there, number 9 for Atlanta.
Riley Cullum leads the team in goals for Atlanta United this season. So bringing him on with 20 minutes left. Looking for the equalizer.
Favorite pastime apparently is fishing. And they're going to be fishing for a goal here, or a couple goals here, obviously to get this game tied up or try to take the lead. I don't see many kids trying to find fishing as their hobby early at this age. Fun little fact as we get this game rolling on into the 73rd minute. So Atlanta tries to bring in more attack. Here's Nigel Prince. And Zhang right there. Played ahead of Duncan Wilson. Challenge there from Mollenkamp's going to send it out, but a good transition from Charlotte. Going to result in a throw-in.
And you see Rodelli and Keenan coming on for Charlotte FC, looking to bring a little bit more stability through the midfield, bring on some fresh legs and help Duncan Wilson out, as you see there, trying to break, but stuck driving with a 1v4, really.
Quick touches from Braden, sending it ahead there. More pressure. That pressure has been troublesome for Atlanta today. There's Cullum. Caleb Wiley. Caden Taylor makes a couple guys miss. Tripped up right outside the box. And we're going to have a great scoring chance for Charlotte FC. Taylor with some nifty moves there.
Good job by Taylor there to force the defender to commit, make a move. Play decisive and aggressive as an attacking player.
Xander Martin, 29. Sammy Colby, 3rd, standing near the ball. Xander Martin takes it, blocked by the wall in front of him. Shot a little low to try to get through. Here's a better look at it. Looks like it hits off the backside of 84 Noah Cobb. Corner from Xander Martin. Sends it in. Nigel Prince gets it away. Jack Rodelli with a hit. Finds Taylor. Taylor with a couple touches. And Romero right to him. Quick back the other way, and that's going to be a foul on 61. That's Cristiano Brulletti.
Brulletti's had a really good game. Brings that physicality to the midfield, really aggressive, presses well within the team. A little bit too aggressive there, though.
Cullum Good move there from Brian Schweinhardt to get the ball back. The Caden Taylor slips. Recovers. Challenge from behind there from Luke Brennan. Hard challenge on the backside from Duncan Wilson on Broletti, but he keeps it. Broletti's still with it now, sends it over. That's Caleb Wiley. Gray Mollenkamp. Noah Cobb. Looks like Morales only got one half under his belt here for Atlanta. Ball to the outside. Here comes Braden Keenan all alone, making one guy miss. Unable to do so. Looking for a foul call, but nothing going to be there.
Really good recovery there from the Atlanta United defense. I believe that was Bruletti just speaking about his impact on the game, and does a really good job. That Noah Cobb there shifting over.
Noah Cobb did shift over nicely. Looked like Keenan was going to have a free run to goal. "2-1 is our score. Goals from Xander Martin and Duncan Wilson on Charlotte's side, and Andrew Sullins with the goal from Atlanta. Atlanta trying to find an equalizer here. Not much more time to do so. That ball played into Luke Brennan. Another good defensive stand from Charlotte. Kind of been the theme of the day.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in the second half. As we expected, Atlanta United coming out and putting a lot of pressure on Charlotte FC. Charlotte FC has not really been able to control the ball through the midfield and haven't really found a solution yet. I think the substitutes have helped out a little bit. Let's see, 12 minutes left.
Substitutes have been a big difference. Seen some more scoring opportunities since those substitutions were made for Charlotte. Beginning of the first half, didn't see many of those.
Yep.
Berletti. Over to Noah Cobb. Made that good defensive play just a few short minutes ago. Sends it long. That's Cullum on it. But Samsari pokes it away. One-on-one defending and tackling from Samsari has been spectacular this afternoon. Cullum on the ball. Up to Duncan Wilson. Takes a quick touch. Tries to control it, but Berletti's there.
And that's been the issue here too, is, you know, Duncan Wilson left up top most of the second half, fighting against, trying to hold off three different defenders without much support because of Charlotte FC's compactness and need to get behind the ball and defend. You know, and sometimes that's the curse of being up 2-0 at halftime.
You heard Jack Collison there as his team down 2-1, just a few short minutes trying to get his team lined up correctly. Unhappy with where they were at there. Hard challenge. Amari Sally is down behind the play. And they're going to stop play as we take a quick look at the collision on Amari Sally.
Really strong tackle by Xander Martin, going in and getting the ball first. Trailing leg does come through, and Sally's in a reaching position there. That's tough to see. Hopefully, young man's all right. Sally, you know, showing his aggression and attacking ability. A little bit slowed down in the second half. I would say he had more chances in the first half, but he's also really good on set pieces. He's been taking corner kicks and free kicks.
Bryce Swinehart getting quick maintenance on the leg. Maybe a little bit of cramps.
And Bryce has been bruised and banged up throughout the match. His physical style of play lends itself to that.
Amari Sally still down for Atlanta. Jack Collison, the head coach, looking on. Trying to come up with some answers here. Experienced roster this Atlanta United team is. Another always teaching here is Dan Locke.
See, trying to give some information to midfielders Braden Keaton and Sammy Colby. Colby getting some fluids in. He's probably run about 10 miles already today. He's been all over the field, as he always is.
Those young guns still got fresh legs, though. Nothing to worry about there. And Amari Sally is walking off gingerly. Looks to be okay. Continues to speak with the trainer there. So Amari Sally's going to lay down on the sideline. And we're going to resume this 2-1 affair.
Well, look for some stoppage time now.
We'll check the sub here in just a second for Atlanta. There's Caleb Wiley. Been a big influencer on the game today. Andrew Sullins goes down, and the ref's going to bring out another yellow card. '72. Evan Schroeder is the sub. We're going to look at him in just a second as you see that challenge once again. Jack Rodelli given the card. There's number 72, Evan Schroeder. So with Amari Sally out of the game, we're going to have Chirinos over the ball. Chirinos sends it in. Swinehart in good position. And here comes Sam Sari on the counter. Held from behind, keeps going. Ball sent forward to Duncan Wilson. Romero comes out and shoots it away, but the defender doing all he could to try to slow down Sam Sari.
A fantastic job there by Sam Sari. Recognizing the counterattack and pushing the pace there, even getting held from behind. Starts from the free kick opportunity. Great header out by Swinehart. And look at that recognition and Sam Sari's burst of pace into space there. Really good job.
Seems as if Bryce is always in the right position. Sam saw his opening though, trying to get the counter. And here we are down at the other end with the throw in for Charlotte FC. 2-1, 86th minute. Played into Caden Taylor. One more substitution coming here for Charlotte.
Looks like Kwame Nainor coming on. for Duncan Wilson. So that'll do it for Duncan Wilson's debut. A goal and assist, not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
A lot of hard work.
And especially when you consider the small amount of practice window time he had with this team coming in. Dan Locke unafraid to put the youngster out there.
How do they jump so high? It's not a trampoline.
Here's some fun commentary from some of the crowd there. Braden Keenan. That was Rodelli.
That's my friend down there. Down there. Her name's Avery. Where?
Ball played in from Andrew Sullins.
We'll
Might be an offsides call there.
See if we can get this young lady that we hear of our speakers here, you know, maybe co-commenting for the U14 game.
I want to know how they jump so high, too. I'm with you. I'm right there with you.
All right, last 3 minutes here, plus maybe a couple for stoppage.
Expected to have more stoppage time here in the second half, considering some of the injuries we've had. Xander Martin got taken out there a bit by the defender for Atlanta.
Yeah, it looks like the follow-through from that challenge knocked Xander to the ground. The Charlotte FC will milk the clock here a little bit with the free kick just outside the 18. Official time will be kept by the referee.
Sammy Colby takes the kick, but the wall does its job again. Braden Keenan on it. The Atlanta defense was there. Evan Schroeder pleading it was off the Charlotte player.
Come on, move.
The linesman wasn't having it.
Yeah, Sammy Colby just driving one. The wall doing its job.
Hit off Caleb Wiley. Tackle from Nigel Prince. That one was clean. And Chirinos on the run out. Riley Cullum. But Bryce Swinehart. So steady in that back end. Makes it no scoring chance easy for Atlanta. And we're going to have a goal kick. Atlanta running out of time. Approaching our stoppage time in this match. 2-1 is our score. Charlotte looking to bounce back from their loss last week against Orlando. Also trying to remain undefeated against this Atlanta squad on the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that's in the front of the players' minds. Starting off a rivalry 3-0.
Keep those bragging rights until the first team gets underway in 2022.
And there will be a return leg in Atlanta this season to end the season as well, so there will be a fourth game.
And we're now into stoppage time. Xander Martin on the defense. Blocks away Evan Schroeder's attempt on goal.
Really good job by Xander Martin there just to get his body in the way. And Bryce coming over to help out. Try to shore up the last few moments of this game.
You see the U14 team on the sideline getting ready for their match, which will follow our conclusion of this match here today. So still a second game to come for our viewers. Again, thank you for tuning in so much to Charlotte FC, whether on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Dan Locke unhappy with That foul call against Charlotte, against his squad. More of a sense of urgency from Atlanta as they know they're running out of time.
You got to think for Atlanta United, maybe this might be their last opportunity.
Carter Nunnery tries to come out. Bit of a risky gamble from Carter.
And those are the moments that could make or break a game. Carter coming out a little bit, not being able to get his fist to the ball first. Leaves an open net.
Bryce was in good position, but luckily does not result in a goal. Carter Nunnery sends it away. Pressure from Charlotte, trying to make it a little more difficult here, but here comes Luke Brennan for Atlanta. Overzealous on that pass attempt for Riley Cullum. Slowly trickling down here to the end of this game.
A couple of different stoppages in the second half, so perhaps another minute.
And it looks like going to be another foul call. And another yellow card.
Yeah, another yellow card there for preventing that counterattack.
So Xander's going to take his time. Xander plays it in, looking for Caden Taylor. And it goes through everybody. Goal kick Atlanta.
Impressive job here by Charlotte FC. Though not having a great second half, sustaining all this pressure, you know, after giving up a goal in the 4th minute of the second half.
Been very disciplined on defense since the Andrew Sullins goal, coming in the 49th minute of this second half. Both goals for Charlotte FC coming in the first. Caleb Wiley tucked away from Caden Taylor. Wiley plays it in quickly. Chirinos sends it in. Nobody on that far side for Atlanta. And driven away. Seems like a long amount of extra time. Hard for us to keep track of it since we are not there to know how much extra time there actually is. Nonetheless, still more soccer to go here.
See Charlotte boys still working really hard, trying to put pressure.
Another offsides call. Luke Brennan trying to plead his case. Some frustration coming from the Atlanta side as they know their time is short in the rest of this match. Hard-fought game between these two teams today. Erdem trying to send the ball to the corner, try to waste some clock. Wasn't able to get there. Bryce Swinehart blocks that chance for Riley Cullum. Carter Nunnery sends it away. Xander Martin on the counter, looking forward. Romero comes all the way out from his goal manning position. Atlanta doing everything they can to mount another attack. Here's Caleb Wiley. And Caleb Wiley with a shot.
Sends a fizzer just over the bar there. But Caleb Wiley, I mean, we've talked about him all game because he's been the most dangerous player on the field. And you know, you've seen his attacking prowess. But as the game comes to a close there, you know, you got to be happy if you're a Charlotte FC member.
And that's going to do it. Dan Locke and company makes it 3-0 all time against Atlanta United. One more game to go against this squad later. Again, that's going to be in Atlanta, but right now you have to feel good about where your group is at against this team and in this rivalry.
Absolutely, and like we said, it's a really good, strong performance coming off a 4-0 loss against Orlando City. So big performance for the boys, and you got to think that, you know, this prior week of training was really crucial to getting their minds right and getting back to their style of play. Gritty performance here from what I saw, Jake.
You saw one big smile there a little bit earlier, just moments ago, from Lucas Kelly. Sam Sari with a couple smiles to the ref. Dan Locke giving congratulations all around. Jack Collison, head coach for Atlanta right there, giving respects to the ref. Boney Salinas and the cast right there wasn't able to go for Charlotte.
That's a full team performance, though. You know, you had several substitutes come on and do a good job, put in a shift against a really strong Atlanta United team.
Played to those keys that you mentioned. That transition game was critical. And we're going to take you back and give you a look at how this game unfolded throughout. A 2-1 victory for Charlotte FC over Atlanta United. Here are those highlights.
Yeah, early in the first half for Charlotte FC, Xander Martin capitalizes on a really good third-man run to the back post, and debutant Duncan Wilson with the assist. And we'll say his name again. Couple of chances here for Andy Sullivan of Atlanta United. Good job by Charlotte FC defenders to block some shots. Here's the second goal from Duncan Wilson as he makes a clever run to the back post. Christopher Thacker's ball threads right in. Impressive first touch goal with his left foot to the far post. Precision over power. As we look at the second half here, Atlanta United pretty dominant overall, scoring in the fourth minute of the second half, making it a game, but Charlotte FC stuck with it. Good performances from the defenders, Bryce Swinehart, Sam Sari, Lucas Kelly, and Edric Zhang.
It was a good one. Stay tuned, coming up next. We have the U14 matchup between these two clubs, Charlotte FC, Atlanta United. Charlotte looking for a little bit of payback after not being able to get it done against this team in October. And we will be back for that game coming up here very, very soon. Stick around.
Tomorrow throwing his body in, it's going to fall for Ibrahimovic! Oh, come on! Come on! LAFC have just been Zlatan. Welcome to Major League Soccer. Take the bow!
Oh! This time, an absolute screamer, and nothing that Mendy can do about it. Oh, there's a fine volley, and what a strike from Tinnerholm. Running behind, Char trying to catch him, he's looking to chip Parts in. That is absolutely sensational from Quincy Amarikwa. One of the best goals you're going to see in MLS this year. Powell can follow the return for Shea, is onside, he fires it in. What a finish! What a goal from Brett Shea!
The player going forward. Well, look at this. These guys fighting. Jermaine Defoe fighting Mushabenko.
It's all number 9. Gilberto fires and scores! My goodness, he backed it up with that!
But you got to give it to Jermaine Defoe. He's ready to punch Gilberto in the face.
Davis is in there. Ricochet
it on Dalglish, and the bicycle, it's in the net! It's in the net! It's in the net! It is in the net! Goal! Houston Dynamo branching!
Slotting it for Echeverry. Echeverry marked by O'Connell. Echeverry leaping through. Echeverry.
It's in the net! It's in the net! It's in the net! Oh, it's in the net! Unbelievable! Steps up onto Laser. What a goal! Absolutely superb!
Away from Morales, the chase is on for Elliott up against Villa. Villa won that chase and goes for goal. Oh, I say he's done it! Well, I've seen it, but I don't believe it. Keane was calling for it. Far post, only half away. Oh! An absolutely thunderous strike.
Maddox sends it in. Goes to wide Feely. He cuts it back. Camilo! Themselves having to get back into the game. Asley. Oh goodness, Asley! What a goal from Eric Asley!
Inevitably ahead of him. An air of expectation. Javinko. Still Javinko. Oh, Javinko! Oh my word! That is absolutely exceptional! What can you say?
Kevin Nelson thought about it. It's going to put it in. Good curve on the ball. Agudelo! Larry, Audi, chest down, back to goal, over the top, Will Johnson! That is one of the most amazing goals you are ever going to see!
Speed of Montreal! Marco Donadell!
A shot eventually arriving from Albert. Oh, what a shot! Unbelievable!
There to the other end, Kaká scores! What a hit from distance by Kaká!
In close quarters.
Rooney will send it in, Rodriguez! Oh, it's in the net! It's in the net! Go Rosa! Lucas Rodriguez! Now there is Joseph Martinez! Martinez comes! Martinez! Yes! There it is! The single season scoring record was crowded at the top. Now there can be only one.
Does Wando have enough steam to get in on Miller? It's just him on his right foot. The chip back post.
Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Goal San Jose! The captain has tied it.
Get it back out wide for Vela. Might get a second chance at it. Carlos Vela!
To Blanco. Weaving around Roger Espinosa. Blanco fancies it! Oh, I say! What a stunning strike from Sebastian Blanco!
Gonzalez ball in. What a goal that is! It is Patrick Iane!
Keane wide open. Gets away from his defender Hurtado. Chip in the keeper. Kennedy. He scores! What a goal by Robbie Keane! It is 2-0 Galaxy!
It's Sebastian Javinko, and off the post from Javinko.
Question puts it on! Ball sent into Beckerman, header to the far post, and a goal!
John drops it off. Quick drive. They score. Big Papa. Big drive.
2 goals and assists against Seattle a year ago at Dallas. To plan, bring it down off his chest. Marshall stabs it away. Now it's Hill a volley. Oh, that's an absolutely incredible first goal in Cincinnati's MLS history by Leonardo Bertone.
Nice move there. What a shot by Insigne. 1-0 Union. That's how you do it.
Rusnak calling for the ball. There it is. One time. What a goal. What a strike by Albert Rusnak. Holy cow.
Jordy pushes it ahead for Zusi. Namath gets his head up, understands the numbers aren't in his favor, but he doesn't care. He keeps going. The Hungarian cutting this way. And that into the 18. Oh, no! Looks it right now. Bad decision there by Finland. Blockhead ahead. Left-footed ball bending. Trying to find Torres, who finds the back of the net.
Trying to steer it back. McBride. There's Salcedo. Oh, what a goal!
Santos over the top towards Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's spectacular from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. A magical milestone moment for one of the game's greatest strikers.
Nielsen is up, only a punch. It falls for Darlington Nagbe. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant.
This Bowman trying to bring it down. Westfield kicking. That one is in. A spectacular goal. My goodness. Taylor Coleman goes airborne.
His corner looking for Halverson. What a goal! Thierry Henry.
Bien Delgado, pégale Delgado.
Running in. Nice ambitious ball. Johnson! Oh, yes!
Guerrero finds Blanco. He'll have a go. His left foot. What a goal! Golazo by Cuauhtemoc Blanco.
He does.
Oh! Holy smokes! Wayne Di Rosario with the lightning bolt.
Up, Cesar Costa. Stretching New England's defense. Acosta gets a shot. Oh, it's in the net! It's in the net!
He's got to head to it.
Sent in. What a shot by Ruiz. 2-1 Philly.
Spoil the ending of this storybook start.
Alfonso Davies off.
On it goes to Higuain, now Finley. Finley back across, Higuain trying to hold it in. Oh, what about that? Absolutely fabulous.
Who's onside here? Bedoya looks to chip Owen. Quality from Bedoya.
32. Missed by Wilson. Chance here. Oh, and it's 1-0 Portland.
As Ozzy. He has a go at it from great distance. He scores!
No goals on the board. They play it long. Rolling the right touch. Fires and scores!
And now Mathis at the other end on the counter. Mathis goes up against Ryan Suarez. Gets by Suarez. Has help from Ramos. Mathis takes it himself. Into the 18. Mathis the shot. Wow! This was Clint Mathis. And the Metro Stars lead 3-0.
Piatti and Ship linking up well on the edge of the area here. Still Piatti.
Nicely done by Piatti. That's spectacular. Montreal Impact lead at BC Place, and it's Nacho Piatti with a goal.
Boateng, another one. Great run into the area. Was he brought down? No. Dos Santos fires. Score!
let Obafemi use his pace. And now here he is from Andy Rose's pinpoint pass. Wonderful skill from Martins. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous goal.
Oh, still hasn't been. Donadoni takes it. Looking for the corner, he finds it. Roberto Donadoni on the set piece.
A go-go. Litwar. Able to get a cross off. Balboa with the ball!
Oh my! That's got to be the goal of the year. We'll call it now.
Here comes Darwin Quintero! How about it? How about it?
Beckham shot! David Beckham!
Forward. It's Pozuelo. Pozuelo! My word! Alejandro Pozuelo! Magnificent! Toronto has a new hero!
Spin around Tripoli and into the box. The bicycle kick. Goal! Giovanni Savarese. Drifted into space. Martins making a run. Gets in there. What an effort! What a goal! It's over Bobby Martins! And listen to this noise!
Trying to send it in for Dorofsky. Lands on him and then ricochets it to there. It's in the net. Goal Galaxy.
Eric Hurtado.
Picks out Mane. It was a great ball. Over the head kick. Oh! Sensational! Blas Perez. 2 in the game. And the Whitecaps may have won it.
Here's Agudelo. Oh, look at that flick. Is that going in? Off the line. Are they calling a goal? Yes! Agudelo, golazo!
Over the far post. There's the shot. And there's the goal. David Fiat does it again.
Near post one.
Harvey by McBride. Oh, my, what a goal.
Wijnaldum on the left foot. Keeping it on the right now. Looking for the shot. Gets it far post. Goal! Goal for Eric Wijnaldum. As the home team, but they're still down by 2. Olympico from the corner kick. Damian puts it in. Put down the David Beckham swinging it right in front of the box. A lot of space, has a go. Oh, it's marvelous. Quick to the cross, Ruiz. Oh my goodness! Offensive options, one of which is there. Charlotte, fantastic strike. It's a stunning strike from Graham Susi.
Henry instead.
Off one, walking in! Henry from the impossible angle has put it home!
Dempsey, clever touch for Martins. Martins back for Dempsey, weaving his way through. Hands off for Papa. Martins making the run. What a ball! Martins to Dempsey.
And Drogba is by himself. Look at the speed of Oduro. Oh, Drogba inside! Oh!
It's Dempsey past the line!
Chara for Valeri, thinking about it from distance. A shot from distance!